Let's see what we called it here. Who named this? Paul, did you name this or did Thayer? It's Wednesday, my dudes. All right, starting it off with our 13.5 short course B main event here. We got room for two yet to advance. Marshals on your toes. Drivers on the tone. Keep it clean. Let's get it on. The sound of the tone. B main action. Pretty decent single file start there. Oh, Stenmo getting the hero Marshall there. Dalen got out front and messed it up, but still going to be out front here. Definitely got the coolest body in the main here as he comes by. He's going to lead off lap number one. Josh McGill hanging on by the skin of his teeth. John Stenmo right there. Ooh, Stenmo going big air. Pays the ultimate price. Again, rubber side down's always better. So if you can't make that trip off that back rhythm, consider going double single, playing it safe here. Because whoever can run the cleanest is going to come out victorious. Right now, Dalen's off to a good start. Oh, rolling into the loving arms of birthday boy John Young. Didn't make him get up. McGill still out in that two. And final transfer spot. John Stenmo still in the hunt. Stieber rounding out the field. McGill on his lid, lands on his feet, but not in time. John Stenmo's going to get around here. That's going to give Dalen a little bit more of a buffer. We are 1:30 in. We still got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Top two wishing it'd be over in 30. Stenmo got it wrong. McGill came to claim it, and he went upside down. So John's still going to hang on to that two spot. Parks it right into the cinder block wall. Here comes McGill. He is going to retake that two spot. See how long it lasts. Somebody broke. That's the race to watch between Stenmo and McGill. A little mistake out of Stenmo. It's going to give it back to McGill. As you can see, anything can happen. Dalen with a huge lead here. McGill starting to stretch out a bit there. Series of errors out of Stenmo. It's going to drop him off for a little bit. We still got 2 full minutes to go, though.
2 minutes left.
It is all down. Oh, no. McGill going broken. ZC going to try to do a quick pit on him. So Stenmo going to inherit that too. Rough break out of McGill there.
1 minute left.
Rare break out of those that Traxxas slash. ZC gets him back up and going. Might be a little too late though. Stenmo with about 3/4 of a lap on him. We got our 2-wheel intermediate B main coming up. It is a full show. 10 seconds to go. McGill's going to be the last one by the line. Stenmo will be the first to finish.
John Stenmo done.
Stenmo, you were done. And taking that second and final transfer spot. Here comes your winner, Dalen S. Color over that roller triple by the start-finish line.
He done. Josh McGill done.
And that
Brian
is a
Stever
race.
done.
All stop. Dalen, John, Josh, Brian, your top
The
four
race is
with
completed.
Dalen and John advancing to that A main event. Let's get all four of you down on the track. I will need some volunteer marshals. Need about 5 volunteers. All right on. Thank you, Dave. Man, this is a stacked B main here. A lot of these guys you've seen in A main any given day. We need a bunch of volunteer marshal. Alex is, I believe, is going to help. Thank you. No, you're fine. Yeah. You got time. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around.
Chris Wright. Robert Morgan. Colton Davis. Josh Hardy.
We got
Darren Morgan.
Brian Davis in the
Alex
11.
Reeves. Man on Fire.
In the 10.
Austin Harrell. Ronnie Goss.
I believe he is out. Darren Morgan in the 9. Ronnie Goss 8. Anton 7. Austin Harrell 6. Friendwright 5. Robert Morgan 4. Josh Hardy 3. Colton Davis 2. And BQ Alex Frias.
1 minute to the start of the race.
We need marshals, guys. We need marshals. We need all these spots covered.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Go ahead and grid them up. No one else by that start-finish line. It's like
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Spot here. Yeah, right here next to Jesse Bryce here, Eric. Thank you. Oh, Eric, by the way, you know who has the most punchable face now?
15 seconds to the start of the
Larry
race.
Tom. So you're off the hook.
Less than 5.
All right. Yeah, right. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Keep it clean. B main action here. 17.5 intermediate. Pretty decent up front. A little rough in the back. Not terrible, though. Whew. What happened here? Alex getting the short end of the stick on several volleys there. That's going to put Colton out front. Colton finally dumping that one-color wonder, sporting the stars and stripes. Looking great by that start-finish line he goes. Austin Harrell into that too. Josh Hardy 3. Morgan 4. A little bit of a gap, and it's a 4-car wagon train of Anton, Friendwright, Frias, Goss, Darren, Colton cashing in some of his lead here. 2 and 3. Starting to breathe down his neck. Oh, Ronnie going broke. Darren, you have your leader working up on you short. Well done. Good driving there out of Morgan and Harrell, yeah. Oh, you open the door and then you turn too soon. That's a classic Jimmy Left move right there. Meanwhile, Colton reaping all the benefits. Going to stretch out here to 3-second lead. Josh Hardy in that 2 spot. He's got 4 seconds over the number 3 now, Robert Morgan. Austin Harrell in that 4. Then we got Alex Frenwright, Anton Darren. It's Davis Hardy. Then about a 5-second gap. And Robert Morgan. Morgan trying to throw down some clean laps, hoping to pick up some pieces. A little error there out of Josh Hardy. Well done, Anton.
2 minutes left.
That's what good driving is all about. Even if the RD isn't calling out leaders, you guys should be aware who is who. Making room where needed. Leader by the line. Hardy by the line. Top 2 looking pretty solid here. Morgan now coming by the start-finish line here. He wants to shore up some time. It was 3.9. He's still got a little bit of time. He's got 1:20 to do it. 1 and 2 doing a good job, though, running some clean laps. Morgan trying to find an extra gear here. One minute to go.
1 minute left.
Thank you, Brian. Our first day main event, 21.5 lock timing, along with our 2 novice drivers coming up next. .30 seconds to go. Colton by the line. He should get by for one more. Hardy will probably get on that lead lap. So Colton's got it in the bag as he comes by the line. He's got at least one of those transfer spots. In fact, he will take that top spot.
Josh
as
Hardy
he
done.
gets by, no one else done. So Hardy, our second transfer, comes by the line. Oh, Harrell and
Austin Harrell
Morgan
done.
side
Robert
by
Morgan done.
side. Harrell
Chris Friedenreich done.
sneaks it out there at the very
Darren
end,
Morgan
taking
done.
that bronze medal. Everyone's done when you come by
Alex
the
Rios
line.
done.
Here comes your winner, and first transfer into that
Colton Davis done.
Colton Davis. Waiting on Anton to come by. Everybody else is done. That is a race.
Man on fire
I'll
done.
stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Colton, Josh, Austin, top 3.
The race is completed.
With Colton and Josh advancing into that A main event. Drivers from race number 2, let's get you all down on the track, please. Drivers from race number 2, let's get you all down on the track. Race number 3, our first A main, 21.5. With a couple of novice drivers. You're up next.
The possum.
Thank you to our volunteers from that last one. We should have enough on this. We might need 1 or 2. So 21 our B main drivers, get you on out here. Get you on out here, please. Starting to filter in. You guys can go ahead and roll them around. Check them in. Roll them around. Check them
Ryan
in.
Pineda,
It's a Dalen
Taylor
on
Giroux,
the 8. Luke
Brandon
on
Thomas,
the 7.
Steve,
Brian Davis 6.
Luke Carussia, Josh
Trudell
Hardy,
5.
James Trundle,
McKennedy 4. Oh, I did this wrong. Brandon on the 9, Dalen on the 8, Luke 7, 6, Davis, James in the 5, Ryan on the 4, Eric in the 3, Taylor Giroux in the 1,
1 minute to the
and
start
your
of the
top
race.
qualifier, Josh. Hurdy. If there's another one that's good, I don't know. It's the best one.
45
going,
seconds to the start of the race.
Lap if you want.
Brian Davis.
Just want to save those hot batteries. All right, finish the lap here on and grid them up. We need
30 seconds to the start of the race.
2 marshals, please. 2 marshals out on the track. Actually, we just need 1. Darren's got that one right there. 1 marshal right underneath the timing and scoring tower. Right next to Alex Frias over here. Get 1 marshal, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Nice, thank you. You're the guy I wanted to see anyways.
Less than 5.
Thanks for killing it, man. You're welcome. All right, guys. Grid them up. Let's turn and burn here. Our first A-main event here for all the marbles. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing to the sound of the tone. Well, you made it by just enough for me to not call a restart. Josh Hardy and James Trunell, and Tyler for that matter, aren't going to mind that. You guys get by the first couple corners fairly clean. I'm going to let it go. All right, here, Josh Hardy leading us out here. Trunell 2, Taylor in that 3. Why did I put expert so far up? I don't know, but they're up next. 2-wheel expert coming up here. All right, we got Josh Hardy leading us out here. Taylor Giroux in the 2. James Trunell 3. Then it's Ryan, Dalen, Eric, Luke, Brian. Keep it clean, guys. We are 2 minutes into our 5-minute main event here for 21.5 and our 2 novice drivers. These 2 novice drivers selling themselves a little short. I think they're ready for this 21.5 class. Based on their performance tonight, you guys do what you want. Josh Hardy still leading us out here. He has got a pretty significant lead over the number 2, Taylor Giroux. James Trunell in that 3, top 3, unchanged. Ryan, unchanged in that 4. Possum making up for a rough start here. Climbing up the grid. Thank you, marshals. Three down, 2 to go. Eric
2 minutes left.
Now all over the back door of the number 3, Taylor Giroux. So he's going to take a shot. Taking over that top 3. Oh, Taylor going out of bounds here. Possum going to get around and set his sights on Trunell, who's been in the 2 spot this whole race. So nice heads down racing here out of Possum here after just getting mobbed at the very beginning. A little mistake out of Trunell And Eric's going to get around. But Josh Hardy here, where is he? Here he is coming up on the hill, down the hill. He has got a 20-second lead on the field here, so he is checked out here, looking to lead tone to tone with less than a minute to go. He's well on his way. "35 seconds to go. Hardy. Ferreira. McKennedy now up into the 3. Oh, broken wing there out of Trunell. That's going to be a little rough there. Try to finish it out, though. 10 seconds to go. That's probably going to be all she wrote here, though, for the top 3. Time winding down.
Brian Davis done.
Everyone's done when you come
James
by the
Trunnell
line. Trunell, Davis, got you both. You are done. Everyone else is done when you come by the line.
The Possum done.
There goes Eric by the line in that 2 spot.
Luke Carucci done.
Here comes Ryan finishing out in the 3.
Ryan McKinney
And
done.
your winner, lead it tone to tone. Josh Hardy
Brandon
coming
Thomas
by the
done.
line. And
Taylor Giroux
that
done.
is a race. All
Josh
stop,
Hardy done.
all stop. Marshall,
The race is
grab your
completed.
blowers. Josh Hardy, Eric Ferreira, and Ryan McKennedy, your top 3. Drivers from race number 3, let's get you down on the track, please. Race number 4, Expert 2-Wheel. This will be a fun one to watch here. Coming up next.
John Young.
All right, drivers from race 3. You guys can share war stories later. Let's get to your marshalling spots, please.
This is Valiotis. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Ah.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Roll them around.
Candy Corn. Eric Hernandez. Black Stallion.
Yeah. We need marshals out here, please.
Tyler
Marshals
Cornwell.
out here.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
all right, we got Paul Weir in the 7. Hornberger went home. Kevin Cornwell in the 5. John Young 4. Hernandez 3. ZC 2. And your top qualifier, Kyler Cornwell. All right, guys, go ahead and grid them up. Grid them up. Looks like we got marshalling spots covered. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Expert 2-Wheel. Look at this deep grid. You guys can all move up one if you wish. Paul's like, no, I want to stay in a 7. All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Keep it clean, except for Paul. You do whatever you want. Sound of the tone. Ooh. John Young with a little fishtail there at the beginning. Nice. Gentlemanly start here out of our experts. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, he just did, yeah. Morgan's going to run it, yeah. All right. Top three. Staying in the same position. Cornwell Grain in a spot. And then it's Young Weir. Cornwell early on trying to exert his dominance here. Gapping out by about 2 seconds here. My guess is it'll be a little bit more this time around. Eric keeping ZC honest here. So good show out of Eric Hernandez here, popping up in the expert class, showing him that he belongs. A little mistake there out of Cornwell. Get it wrong. So that's going to give ZC that top spot. And then Eric's going to back off a little bit. Top four now wadded up. And don't count out Young and Weir. They're right there too. They're just a couple turns back. Paul Weir taking advantage there off of a John Young error here. So Paul going to pick up a spot. Kevin trying to hunt down Eric, and then he goes up on his lids. Going to give up some time there. Kyler's starting to pull away again. He's got 3.5 on the number 2, ZC. Eric in the 3. Then it's Kevin Cornwell. Closest battle here is the Weir Young showdown here. Fighting it out for that 5 position. 3 down, 2 to go.
Two minutes left.
So everyone's starting to gap out from one another here. Nothing too exciting, so it's all Kyler in that 1. Hernandez now moving up into the 2. So there's a race there for the number 2 spot. Hernandez, ZC going at it here through this back rhythm section. ZC looking for a way around. Had to get on the binders there.
1 minute left.
Eric going wide. Had to give it back up to ZC for the time being here. ZC ran some tighter lines here on those final 2 corners on the end of that last lap. ZC was able to stick and win it. And then he shorts it there, going over that double. Still out in the 2. ZC and Eric coming by the timing and scoring tower, separated by 3/10 here. ZC getting a little bit of a run there on this lap here. Leader out in no man's land. He's got 12 seconds to give, though. He'll be running to the line. Everyone's going to run into the line here. That'll do it for 13.5 or 75 expert here.
Kyler Cornwell done.
Kyler.
John Young done.
Coming by, taking the W. John Young, you are done.
Black Stallion done. This is
ZC
Valiotis
gonna
done.
hang on to that too.
Eric Hernandez done.
And Eric for the bronze, waiting for Kevin to come by.
Candy
That
corn
is
done.
a race. I'll stop. Kyler, ZC, Eric, your top 3.
The race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Short course A main coming up. Let's get all those drivers from race number 4 down on the track, please.
Austin Harrell, Taylor Juro, David Franson, John Stenmo.
All right. Expert drivers, let's go. For some reason, Kyler likes to just sit on the wall until he's yelled at. Go ahead and roll him around. Check him in, roll him around, check him in.
Darren Morgan.
Okay.
Justin Hudson.
All right, we got Stenmo in the 10, Dalen in the 9,
Robert
Justin
Morgan.
Hudson 8, Darren Morgan 7,
Brooks
Taylor
Canfield.
Giroux in the 6, David Franson 5, Kyle Frady 4, Robert Morgan 3, Austin Harrell 2, and your top qualifier, Canfield.
Kyle Frady. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Watching that back rhythm section. Let's get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. We do need a couple volunteers. Eric is back. We need one in this rhythm section towards the back here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Eric. We need one more at the end of the rhythm section. Guys, go ahead and grid them up. Go ahead and grid them up. No more laps, no more laps. Brooks 1.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
2, Robert Morgan 3, Kyle 4, David 5, Taylor 6, Darren 7, Justin 8, Dalen 9, John Stenmo in the 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We did not. Let's get one more marshal here on cone number 2. Cone number 2, please. Get one more.
Less than 5.
Send these guys downrange. We are getting ready to be... we're going nowhere. I got last place for this. Nice, thanks, Ryan. All right, short course showdown here. We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock here. 10 trucks. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. And let's go racing the sound of the tone. Short course A main on It's Wednesday, my dude. Club racing here. Hobby Action Raceway. That was a great start. Oh, Stenmo coming in. Patriot missile style. Brooks awesome by the line. Taylor up into the 3. Robert Frady. Woo. And we got Franson there. Darren right there too. Little pit maneuver there out of Frady. Gives it back up. That's the right thing to do. Frady going to get it back. So Frady going to move up into the 4, followed by Darren. Taylor with a great opener here, starting in that 6th spot, up into the 3 early on here. One and 2 coming up on the back door, Justin. That's going to be your leader working with you. 1 and 2 both get a piece of poor Justin while he's on his lid. That'll be number 3 right behind you, Justin. You didn't have to do that. Darren now moving up into the 4th spot, getting around Frady and Robert. Beating up on his son like he used when he used to spill paint in the garage when he was a kid. Oh, Robert gets it back here. Now Robert up into the 4, Darren to the 5. Frady Franson, leader coming by his timing scoring booth. Pink, purple, black wheels. Brooks Canfield leading us out here. Austin Harrell trying to run him down in the all black wheels. Franson, that's your leader working with you. Thank you very much. And the all black Austin will be coming up shortly. If and when the time comes, you know what to do. Giroux in that 3. He's like, I got a race to be in here. Justin just getting used like a wet nap. He's getting jumped in proper into the short course division here. And we got Robert Morgan, Darren Morgan, Frady coming up on the back door of Stenmo. Those 3 are working for position here. If and when the time comes, John, you know what to do.
2 minutes left.
It looks like Brooks going to extend a little bit here. Austin going to extend a little bit on Giroux. Giroux doing a good job hanging into that 3 spot, though. Robert Morgan now getting some clean air to work with here. Let's see what he can do with it. With 1:30 to go. Little mistake there out of Taylor again. You'll have number 3 working up on you, Franson. And Justin, that's number 3 working with you. Thank you very much. And Franson, you'll have number 4 working with you shortly here. So Robert Morgan is starting to salivate. He can see that number 3, Taylor Giroux. Not too far ahead of him, and then he bonks it. 50 seconds to go, 50 seconds to go. It's all Brooks. Brooks looking to lead it tone to tone here. Oh, hang on here. Did Austin get around him here, or is he a lap down? Austin got around him here. Brooks got wadded up here by lap traffic here. Austin gets a gift, and then Austin wants to give it up here. 25 seconds to go. There's 1 and 2 through the S section here. Through that rumble section. Back rhythm. Only have themselves to blame at this point here. They'll get around for 1 more here. So while I was calling out 2, 3, and 4 traffic, I think Brooks got wadded up here. Harold gets by him. They're going to race to the line here. Both over the rumble strip. Brooks with a good run through that rhythm section.
He done. Kyle Frady
done. Up the hill, down the hill they go. Austin just got a few more turns to negotiate, and they're not hard ones. Austin's going to hang on to it. Sneak the win
Austin
away.
Harold done.
Brooks Canfield done. In the last couple of laps here, waiting for Taylor and Darren to come by.
Darren Morgan done.
Taylor going to take that
Taylor
3 spot.
Done.
That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blower.
The race is completed.
Austin, Brooks, Taylor, your top 3. Drivers from race number 5. Let's get you down on the track. My guess is we're going to have some back-to-backs here. Intermediate 2-wheel coming up. We just got 1 back-to-back. Let's get all those drivers from race 5 down on the track, please.
Kevin Boyd.
All right. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Yeah, I'll run my sprint car, yeah. I don't remember. I think it was
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Roll them around. Check them in. We need Marshals.
Jesse Bryce.
Positions covered.
Mike Sara.
Looks like we got them all covered here. We just need to get them out here. So it's going to be Josh Hardy in the 10.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Scratch
Josh
that.
Hardy.
Robert Morgan in
John
the
Young.
10. Josh Hardy in the 9. Jesse Bryce 8. Nick Bayette 7. Mike Sora 6. John Young
Nick
5.
Bayette.
Brooks Canfield 4. Kevin Boyd in the 3. Justin Bialois in the 2. And your top qualifier.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Brooks Canfield. Eric Hernandez. Robert Morgan.
All right. Once you get around for 2, go ahead and back it down and grid them up.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
This is the last group here. All right, no one else by that start-finish line. Grid them up, grid them up, grid them up.
Less than 5.
Justin putting in some work here on this Bandit here, and look at him, number 2 on the grid here. All right, here we got Josh Hardy in the 9. There you go. All right, Robert Morgan going to sneak in after a Colton scratch here. So here we go, here we go. Kick the tires, light the fires here. Sound of the tone, keep it clean. Good, good. Well done, guys. Well done. That was great. Little swap back and forth action between Bialowas and Boyd here. Bialowas is going to make a stick, though, and the Bialowas Bandit. Meanwhile, Eric Hernandez doing his best. He wants to walk away as soon as he can here. Strong showing in that expert division here. He's off to a good start here in intermediate, 17.5. It is Hernandez, Bialowas, Boyd, John Young, Bryce, Robert Morgan, Canfield, Bayette. All running nose to tail here. No one relenting as of yet. It is so close. If someone makes a mistake, they might wad up a few. See how things go here. A little mistake there out of Hernandez, and Bialowas and Boyd right there here, shoring up that lead. Hernandez was trying to get out on here, so 1, 2, and 3 by the line. John Young up into the 4. Bryce Morgan with a great start, starting from the depths here. Then it's Brooks, Sora. Sorry, Brooks, Bayette, Hardy, Sora. Top 4 all running the train here. Whoever's got the cleanest run is going to come away with it because these are all evenly matched. Hernandez with a little mistake here. Bialowas looking to the inside. Looks to the inside again, makes a stick. Hernandez goes a little wide, gets a little piece of Boyd. Boyd going out of bounds. Boyd's getting wadded up. John Young now gets around here into that 2 spot. The Bialowas Bandit here now leading us out here with the TQ radio. We are 2:50 in, 2:10 to go. John Young doing his best. Season full defense mode, trying to keep Kevin at bay.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Boyd got around John Young. I believe Justin got it wrong there. What's that? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, we were next, huh? Nice. You want to come take over? Thank you. There goes your leader by that start-finish line. Boyd in the 2. John Young in the 3. That's every 2. But yeah, water after this one.
All right, Bialowas in that Bandit out front. Kevin Boyd in that
1
2.
minute left.
John Young in a 3 with a minute left to go. Hernandez said he was taking him down. Doesn't look like it. Watching the center, watching the center. It is clear. 45 seconds left to go. Bialis out front. Boyd and Young battling out for that 2. The distance between Boyd and Bialis is 4.6 seconds. 3.8 now. With 24 seconds left to go. Bialis, Boyd, Young, Bayette, Hernandez, your top 5. 15 seconds, drivers. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. It is clear. That's your second place driver there. Thank you. Boyd is going to make it around for one more lap, so if he can catch, Bialis makes any hint of a mistake, Boyd might catch him. Bialis goes through the rumble strips back there. That bandit does a heck of a
Eric
job
Hernandez
through
done.
that.
Brooks Canfield
Everybody
done.
else, when you cross the line, you are done. Bayette, Hernandez, and
Jesse Bryce
Canfield,
done.
all 3 of you are done. Justin
Jason Bialis
Bialis
done.
wins
Robert Morgan done. Kevin Boyd done.
with the bandit, which you can buy in the shop.
John Young done. Josh Hardy done.
$300. Yeah. All right, those bandits are now up for sale in the shop. You can run them in your intermediate class.
The race is completed.
Drivers from that last race, we should not need any marshal help, so please find a marshaling position. Coming up next, your A main of two-wheel drive modified. On this, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Keep going, man. Good job, Boyd.
Chicken Nugget. Kevin Gatton.
All right, marshals to your spots. No more lollygagging on the court. Let's
Penguin.
go.
Orange.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Let's get them checked in. Robert, are you taking the hill right there?
Chris Friedenreich. Jim Sylvie.
Oh, wait.
Zippy. James Wright.
No,
Kyle
Robert,
Davis.
I think we've got enough, right? Yeah, we got enough, guys. Robert, you weren't in that last race, were you? Oh, you were? Okay. Hey, I think we got enough. All right, modified two-wheel drive buggy A main coming at you next. Kyle Davis is going to be in that TQ spot after taking the heat. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Let's get them lined up. No more laps after, who is that? Leffler.
1 minute to the start of the
Lined up,
race.
Chase in the 2, Kyle Davis in the 1, Lake in that 3, Leffler in the 4, Gatton, then Silve, Sanchez, Craig, and Friedenreich.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Best German accent, even though he said he's French. I don't know. Are you French? What are you? German? Oh, okay. All right.
30 seconds to the start of the
Everybody's
race.
German. All right. Modified two-wheel drive buggy, A main. You guys know the routine. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, Davis out front, and he's got Boyd right on his tail, Lake in tow. Gatton going inside into that 3 around Leffler. Leffler's going to be in that 4. Then you got Silve jumping up to that 5 as they head to the center of the track. Davis, Boyd, Lake, Gatton, Leffler, Silve. I think that's Chris. Then Sanchez. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Craig. I forgot Alex is here. All right, Davis, Boyd, Lake, your running order as they head in the center of the track. Davis gets a little wonky. Chase looks inside. Davis shuts the door. They head through the rumble strips. Davis gets it way wrong in the rumble strips. Sora goes falling on a tailbone. You all right, Sora? Kevin, get in that corner. Cover that corner so Sora can get out of here. Hopefully his pamper helped the fall. Boyd in that 1, Lake now in that 2. Leffler's going to move all the way up to that 3. Watch going down the hill. That's Boyd getting it wrong. So Boyd is in the 1, Lake in the 2, Leffler in the 3, Silve, Craig, Davis after that mistake falls all the way to the 6. So Boyd's got a rearview mirror full of Richard Lake. Boyd through the rumble strips. Cross that start line. Silve's now going to move into that 3 as Kyle Davis gets it wrong, or Davis was pushing for that 3 spot. So you got Silve in the 3. Lake gets it wrong in the center. That's going to allow Chase to break out. Now Lake's going to have to worry about Silve there as they head into the rhythm section. Lake in that B7 in the 2. Silve in the Mugen in that 3 spot. Watch going down the hill. Watch going down the hill. That is clear. Thank you, Robert. So Chase Boyd in front of me. Where's my number 2 driver? Lake coming down the hill. So your 1 and 2 drivers are all in clean air. The real battle right now is between Davis, Leffler, and Craig and Gatton for that 4 spot right now. As they head into the rhythm section, Leffler gets a little wonky, goes off the track. Craig gets wonky. That's going to put Gatton. Gatton's going to be in that
2 minutes
spot.
left.
No, 5 spot when they come back around. So where the race is at, Gatton, Craig, Leffler with 1:50 to go. Lake and Boyd separated by 6.1 seconds right now. Watch in the center. Watch in the center. Thank you, Brooks. Everybody all spread out now. Boyd, Lake, Silve, Davis, Gatton, Craig. Watch in the center. Oh, no. Gatton was closing on Davis. Davis bumps the pipe. Gatton does the same thing, rolls over. Lake, Silve separated. Boyd and Lake separated by 6.8. Silve in that 3. He's 12 behind Boyd, 5.3 behind
left.
Lake. Here's your first place driver coming through. Thank you, Alex. Bonk. Leffler doing the nice thing and getting out of the way of your leader. Takes himself right into the pipe. 30 seconds left to go. Boyd, Lake, Davis. Davis now in that 3. Boyd gets it wrong. But I think he's going to be comfortably in that 1. He was coming through some lap traffic there with 15 seconds left to go, guys. 15 seconds left to go. Silve's got a bunch of Kyle Davis on his tails. They're going to be racing around to the end. Oh, Davis goes like mega huge through that center triple. Didn't pay off, though, Mr. Consistency. You are done. Richard Lake, you are done. Second place, Alex Craig,
Orange
you are
done.
done. That is a race. Oh, Davis goes 2 wheels. Silve's going to hold on to
done.
that 3. Davis in the 4.
Kyle Davis done. Chicken Nugget done. Kevin Gatton done.
And Chase Boyd's going to
James
win
Wright
this
done.
one. Gatton, Leffler, and waiting on Chris. He is done. That is a race. Boyd, Lake, Silve, your finishing order.
The race is completed.
Thank you, Paul. All right, we got 2 more to go. Stupid. I see, man. Thanks. Thank you, Paul. All right, here. 2 of my drivers, get you down on the track, please. Let's put this baby to bed. We got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Both our 4-wheel classes here. Marshals to your spots here. We will need some volunteers, so let's get some volunteers out here. Post haste. Sooner the better. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Check them in, roll them around, check them in. We got Luke C. in the
Jesse
8,
Bryce,
Brandon Thomas
Austin
7,
Harrell,
Kyle Frady
Luke
6,
Garcia,
Bay
Brandon
at
Thomas.
5, John Young 4, Friend Wright 3, Austin Harrell 2, and your top qualifier, Jesse Bryce. We need one corner marshal. Oh, thank you very much, Justin.
John Young.
All right, here.
1 minute to the start of the race. Kyle Frady.
All right, guys, go ahead and grid them up. Grid them up. Finish a lap here on. Bryson the 1, Austin Harrell 2, Friend Wright 3, John Young 4, Bay at 5, Frady 6, Brandon Thomas 7, Luke C.
Nick Bayet.
in that 8.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Chris Friedenreich. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Race number 8. Intermediate 4-wheel. Woo. Harrell getting the worst of that rumble section, that first lap. Jess going to lead off that first lap. John Young going to move up into that too, followed by Bayette. Friend Wright, Harrell. Frady Thomas, Luke C. rounding out the field. You guys keep things clean. Long 5-minute main going down here. Top 6 all running real close to one another. Keep your racing and passes clean, please. If you get into the back of somebody, give that spot back, please. Jesse Bryce, Nick Bayette, Friend Wright, top 3. Harold, Frady Young, Thomas, Luke. Expert 4-wheel coming up next, and then we will call it a night. Oh, Oddfest there through that oval S-turn. Friend Wright got into that here, so let's see what happens. Pretty sure Harold got around him. So he's only going to lose one spot there. Bryce with 8/10 on Bayette. Bayette with 2.7 on Harold. We are 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Here, Robert. Two minutes to go. I'm hearing that Lexan starting to scratch though, so fatigue's starting to wear in here for our 4-wheel drive guys. We got one more to go after
2 minutes
this.
left.
Bryce by 1.2. Nick Bayette, Scott, 7 seconds now on John Young in that 3. Harold right on top of him, 7/10 back, so the race for that third and final podium position up for grabs.
1 minute
4
left.
down, 1 to go. Bryce maintaining that lead. Harold got that 3 spot back from John Young. John Young's 4/10 back. Five seconds to go. John Young getting that 3 spot back from Austin. Friend right, Frady, Thomas, Luke. Oh, Harold getting into the back marker. Going to fall off the back door of John Young just a little bit here. They are on their last lap. They're going to be running to the line.
Luke Karushi done.
Luke caught you at the line. Everyone's done when you come by. Here comes your winner, Jesse Bryce.
Jesse Bryce done.
Taking the checkered flag.
Nick Bayet done.
Nick Bayet
Brandon Thomas done.
getting that 2 spot.
Kyle Frady done.
John
Young
Young
done.
coming by for the 3. Looks like
Chris
Fremrite got
Rieger
around
done.
Harold there on the last
Austin
lap.
Harold
And
done.
that is a race. I'll stop. Jesse, Nick, John, your top 3. You get you? Hey.
The race is completed.
Oh. All right, drivers from race number 8. Get you down on the track, please. Drivers from race number 8. Get you down on the track. Find yourself a marshalling position. Our 9th and final main event of the night.
This is
about to
Valois.
go down.
Kyler Cornwell.
You guys packing up and taking off. Have a good night. We got oval going
Chicken
down Friday, and then it's back to off-road on Saturday. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Check them in. It's going to be ZC on the 3, Chase Boyd on the 2, and your top qualifier.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. This is our last one here. Let's get Bayet over here on number 2. Guys, go ahead and grid them up, and we'll get you guys
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Happy birthday.
on the time card here.
That was some good racing, buddy.
All right, here we go. 9th and final main event of the night here. Marshall's ready,
30 seconds
drivers
to the start
ready.
of the race.
Let's go on the sound of the tone. It was all Kyler for qualifying. Let's see what happens here when it counts. Cornwell, Boyd, ZC, a little bobble there out of Kyler here. He's going to have to relinquish the lead to Chase for the time being. He comes in hot, gets on the brakes, makes a stick here. So it's a 3-car, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, ZC turned a little too sharp right on the monorail down the wrong line. So it's going to be Boyd, Cornwell, neck and neck. Boyd gapping out just a tad here from Cornwell. Dang it. Boyd out front. He's got 1.3 on Cornwell. ZC in the 3.
Two minutes left.
All right, here we go. Oh, shoot. I'm not even at the announcer's booth here. I'll give you guys an extra minute. All right, neck and neck. Chase and Kyler. Oh, and they get into one another. Nice. All right, they're going to fix it. We are 3:45 in, 2:12 to go.
Two minutes left.
I might have you guys run so long the misters will come on again. All right, giving you guys an extra minute. It's Kyler, Chase, ZC. Your top 3. Side-by-side action here out of our top 2. Boyd getting around. Tyler stuffing the pipe, marshaling himself here. So he's going to fall to about a 1.2. Woo. Minute 30 to go, minute 30 to go. Chase puts it on 2 wheels, settles it back down, though. Oh, hooks the nail. And that might be the proverbial nail in the coffin there here. Might be all Chase needs.
1 minute left.
Let's get Kyler off of his back here just for a little bit so he can breathe. 50 seconds to go, 50 seconds to go. It is Chase Kyler ZC. Huge thanks for everyone coming on out tonight. Hope you all had a good time. Make sure you pack up everything and take it with you. $30 seconds to go, 30 seconds to go. Boyd, Cornwell, ZC. Chase throwing down a 19-1. Kyler, the consolation, though, the 19 flat here. So he will have, he can at least take the hot lap with him home. Of course, it's not over yet. Chase might squeeze by for another one. And he will. Everyone will be done when you come by the line. Chase going to take the win. Kyler going to finish in the 2. ZC in that 3.
Kyler Cornwell done.
So Cornwell going to finish out with hot lap 19.002.
This is Valiotis done.
Boyd had a
Chicken
great
nugget
lap right there. Nick had a 19.1 though. All right, that is a race. I'll stop. Chase Kyler, ZC, your top 3.
The race is completed.
For the night. Good night, everybody. We'll see you